Pieces of the choc chip brioche.
That's definitely not something you're meant to wake up and eat. We'll go again.
And I'm like, God. How insane does that look? Like I've consumed over probably half a kilo of just sugar today to the point where I like can't even think straight.
I don't normally do this many steps in a week, let alone one day, so.
This like turned out to be something that like we definitely didn't expect. Talking about like just the emotional roller coaster you go through.
Alright guys, today is the day where we start our 10,000 calorie challenge of consuming 10,000 calories and burning 5,000 calories. The first meal that we have is about to go down. It's one of the Rock's favourite cheat meals, and that is brioche French toast. We've gone with the choc chip loaf brioche French, or the choc chip loaf brioche. Then we've done 4 whole eggs and then 6 egg whites, and we've got Nutella, maple syrup, and then I put some fresh fruit there as well to help break it up. But me and Ethan have decided to both eat the same things, so I'm going to start preparing this, and I'll let you watch me prepare it. Alright, so first meal, 6 pieces of the choc chip brioche. I've put 150 grams of Nutella, if I can get that right, 150 grams of Nutella, 125 mils of maple syrup, which is the only liquid calories that we can actually use because we're not allowed to use liquid calories. I put some fruit there to break it up as well, but this will be meal 1. Let's get it going.
Meal 1's done. And now it's time to check in with Ethan and see where he's at. And to be honest, I feel like complete garbage. So it's time to start getting moving on the treadmill, because just like the consumption of calories, we're trying to burn 5,000 calories today, which I think is going to be more difficult than eating. But then now my mindset's kind of shifted a little bit after eating that. That's definitely not something you're meant to wake up and eat at 4 a.m. I feel like a sack of shit, to be honest. But I'll calculate it up. I'll put the macros on the screen, and let's get into the treadie walk. So I knew the hardest part about this challenge was going to be to get Ethan up at 4 o'clock. So when we're kind of planning out what we're going to do, I was like, we'll get up at 4, and I could have just immediately seen his face. Like, 4! Like, get up at 4, we'll prep our first meal, eat it, be done, get on the treadie at 5, crank out an hour, and then we'll be done, shower, whatever, head out to the shop. It's 5:15, and he's awake, but he hasn't messaged me to tell me that he's on the treadie. So, you know what, I was like, got up, did a bit of work, and I'm gonna start walking, and I'll just be getting ahead of him, taking a head start. I might just end up burning more calories than 5, maybe. We'll see how it goes. But we'll check in when he's awake again. Jumped off the phone with Ethan, and I'm pretty sure absolutely none of that audio recorded. So, in saying that, I'm here to recap a little bit of it. I can put the conversation here. You might see our facial reactions, but basically both of us agreed that that first meal went down, felt like absolute trash afterwards. And we both went through it like with no water until the end, like a bunch of idiots. And then now both of us are walking, and now that we're walking, we both feel great. So we've gone on a roller coaster of emotions already this morning, but all should be good. We said we'll do our hour of cardio, and then we'll end up heading out to the shop. So let's get into it. So coming to the end of this first walk now. See, I'm using my Whoop to track my calories. It would be nice if I got to use the treadmill though, because the treadmill's telling me I burnt 600, my Whoop's telling me 4. The extra 2 would be nice, but just making this point based on the fact that none of the calorie trackers are accurate. Like you know, and Apple Watches and all those things still have margins of error. But a lot of the kind of machines, they're always going to be increased. They're always going to be far above what you actually did burn. So keep that in mind when you are doing things like treadmills and bikes, and especially those like recumbent bikes. They just give you an exorbitant amount of calories that you definitely did not burn. So just thought I'd make that point as I come to the end of this first walk.
So I already stuffed up because, like I mentioned, I was meant to film everything that I eat, except I was driving over here and I'm like, you know what? I feel hungry again. Let me just like keep getting this head start. And I ended up eating like the Pop-Tarts that are here. And then I bought this like Spring Hill Farm thing. Like everything I bought in doubles. So Ethan will have to chip away at these as well. Peanut butter and choc biscuit slice. And I'm pretty sure that whole slice worked out to be nearly 800 calories, and the Pop-Tarts are 4, so there's 12. I'll end up tracking it all, but should have filmed it, but you know, I was driving, all right? Can't film and drive. But we've got our cake and some of the other stuff down here. There's so much crap in my car because obviously I've been coaching people outside because none of the gyms are open, but I'll get in and do a bit of work. Obviously I started a little bit earlier on the treadie, so Ethan's behind, but he'll be in soon. Alright guys, so we're already starting to chip away at what we've got here. I'll run you through some of the things that we bought. So we've got 2 Pop-Tarts each, brown sugar choc chip, bought some of this white chocolate Wix, Boston baked beans, which are like candied peanuts, moon pies, Hershey cookies and cream pretzels, Reese's dip pretzels, the Graham's crackers, s'mores. We got cinnamon scrolls. We got donuts from the best donut shop on the Central Coast,
The best.
Daily Doco. We figured we'd try and do this and like support some of the local businesses around, but this isn't even like none of these are plugs. We're literally ordering from our like favorite places, and we're like, we're gonna do a video, we might as well plug some of the places we always go to. So Daily Doco, love this. We had one of my awesome clients make this up like a Biscoff cake. I don't know if I'm going to be able to tilt this properly. Might have to like actually take it out of the box at some stage to show you guys, because
It's huge, guys.
yeah,
It's like
huge.
massive. Yeah. Like,
I feel like
this
this is a trap almost, right? Like to the point where if we start with this, it might just fuck us. So we'll probably end up using this if we have like calories remaining. And then we have some other food from Machina, which is like a burger joint that's going to come out for us, and we'll show you the rest as we get around to it. But this morning we've got a time-lapse video of us kind of chipping away at some of this stuff, and then we're going to head for our first workout. We've already chipped away at a couple of different things, but let's get into it. So we've set up here at the Oval. We're going to run through a workout now. We've got 4 exercises. We're going to do 45 on, 15 off. We're going to go through some battle rope waves that I've got behind me, push-ups, got like a jump squat, plyo lunge, and a plank. And then we're going to tie it off where we'll do a full length of the Oval, come back, rest for a minute, and we'll go again. Try and eat up about half an hour of some interval work, and then we'll end up adding in some more just walking, because that's going to be the goal, stuff that makes us feel less like shit, so we don't either crap our pants or throw up everywhere. We did think about doing the dunes, and then I was like, it'll just be it's a one-way ticket to Vom Town, so that's not happening. So we're going to do this somewhere we can probably pace ourselves through a little bit, get our heart rate up, but let's get it. We'll go again. Two down. Everything feels here. Ethan's burping. I'm farting. It's a good time. I feel like I have a fully undigested maple bacon donut, like sitting right here.
So although Tice might look good, me on the other hand, no chance. This is why you do your cardio, kids. All right.
Oh, I can feel it all here. All of it just sitting in my stomach. This is like maybe like 60% intensity, and it feels like so much harder. Fucked.
If I spew, I apologise. Mum, Dad, I'm sorry.
You ready?
I'm born ready.
2 rounds to go.
Oh.
Yeah, we got 5.
Ah.
5 rounds. What did you think? 4? You think we're
3.
No, we've done 3.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, you're 15 seconds, right? Stop mucking around.
Stop wasting time. Stop making those noises.
I can't help
you gotta make me talk. 4 down. That actually felt alright. Maybe I'm having a second wind, or the workout's just helping me digest this food. But we're getting there. 1 to go. And then we gotta walk more. Because what's your burn? Probably like what is it, like 1,500?
The burn?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's only telling me what we got for this workout so far.
Which is what, like 3?
488 active calories.
That's alright. Cool. 1 to go.
No spews yet. Yeah. That's 5 rounds.
Hold on. Flip the camera. That's that workout done now, so I think we sat somewhere around that like 400 calorie mark or something. So
Yeah, about that.
about that.
400 or 500.
So we'll probably end up going for a walk now. I think we've both decided that the idea of sweet food makes me want to throw up. So
Yeah, we've done a hell of a lot of sweet food this morning, so.
So we're going to try and break it up. We'll do a walk, and then we've got our favourite cafe on the Central Coast, the Sheena at North Lakes.
I can't wait.
Doing our southern fried chicken burger boxes, just like on the sale day. So that'll most likely be what we hung into next, but we'll talk to you when we get there. And I was like, we'll chip away at some more stuff, and I'm like, gone to smell this moon pie, and it's so fucking sickly sweet. I like nearly gagged just at the the smell of that. I can't do that. I gotta wait for the savoury. So we are walking. Ethan's finishing off back of those like Hershey's pretzels. I just had a cinnamon scroll, and we've decided to just start cranking out some more steps because, like I said, this burn portion of it is definitely going to be the hardest part. I think we're sitting just under 2,000 at the moment. What is it, like 10 o'clock? So we're doing all right, but we definitely need to just like keep moving as much as we can the whole day. I think Ethan's found a bin for his pretzels, but I'm going to try and rack up. I think it's going to be close to 40,000 steps today, and we're at like 8. So big walk now, burgers, and then Big Dog's running. Look at him go. No mucking around. But we're going to keep chipping away at this walk, and we'll probably hit you up back when we have more food. What have you got over here? All this food set up? Honestly, we're trying to be healthy, and you're just out here eating like a pig. What? You need to get your shit together, mate. Honestly, this is well over. What did you say? This is a nutrition store. You're meant to be on 1,600 calories.
Don't say that to my coach.
This is over 1,600 calories. And then how's this, right? She sent this. I didn't even mean to pick these up. These were just on the bench. We've got some sugar-free candy here. Just to throw. I didn't mean to put it in there. It was like on the bench. I must have just picked it up. It's like, can I get 10 Whoppers and a Diet Coke? Walk is done. Back in the shop. Should probably do a little bit of work, and then it's time to eat again, and then walk again. So we're back out on a walk now. Ethan's nearly finished. Donut to kind of round it up, so we're both at 6K. We've been messaged by Machina to tell us that our food should be there in 10 or so, so we'll pretty much start heading back
we'll get ready to chow down into that. But at 6K, I think it's like, yeah, it'd be nearly 11:15. So we're doing all right. Feeling pretty confident. I'm feeling a bit how you going, but I'm feeling confident with the kind of time frame that we got left that we're going to be able to get over the line here. So we just had Machina deliver our lunch, so it's time to chip into something actually savoury now. Have they broken it up?
Yeah, so we got the wings.
And then there's
Southern fried.
2 southern fried burgers in each box. So we're going to start chipping away at that now. I think we're just above 6K, and then, I don't know, we'll see how we go. But I'll bang this out on a time lapse and we'll see how we go. Alright, we're going to start chipping into what we got for lunch.
I can't wait. This is
They're actually going to be good.
This should be good.
So they've sent us through like the weights for everything, so we can actually calculate this out, which is going to be dope.
Yeah, sweet. That'd be good.
Well, we've got 2 southern fried chicken burgers. How insane does that look? So just FYI, if you live on the Central Coast, especially up towards like San Remo, Budgewoi, Tukey, along that way, this is unbeatable. Machina in a little San Remo shopping centre.
Yeah, if you haven't been there, you need to hit it up, guys.
Every time we have some sort of event on for the shop, this is where we go. We are, and they deliver obviously at the moment with everything going on. So, and then we got wings each with the chipotle sauce. Look at that! Legend sent us weights for everything. So good. So if anyone wants to reattempt this and they want some takeout food,
You know exactly
at,
what you need
at
to
a
get.
place,
That's it.
that's it.
Right there. You know where to go? Definitely.
All right, let's set this up on a time lapse and we'll go. I'm 2 burgers down. Ethan's
I'm half a burger down. No,
Oh,
not
half?
even 1.5, bro. Yeah,
half.
half a burger.
The food is delicious and it makes it easy to get through, but I feel like I've hit a wall now and I'm up to the wings, so it's like a bit of a break and then start ripping back in and go for another
Breaking
walk.
through that wall just a little bit.
Yeah, dude.
Go for a walk. That's the way to do it. So
I'd have to be at nearly 8 now and it's like just coming on lunch, so this gives me much confidence. Doing alright.
Yeah.
So I've decided to pull up on the Ozpost bags at the back of the shop. Ethan's like crying himself in the bathroom, I think. He was just like, I'll be back. I'm like, I'm gonna curl up here and just lie and have a food coma. I'm like more bloated than I've like ever been in my whole life. Eh? I'm in a dark place right now. I'm struggling. But I'm at like 7,800, which is good. And it's only 12:30. I don't know how people do 20,000. Like, you've got to be some sort of psychopath. But I'm gonna lie here for a bit and then contemplate life, and then we'll head on another walk. Oh, here he is. He's back.
yeah, I'm still
He's
kicking.
back. He's still kicking.
Still alive somehow.
There's tears in his eyes, but he's been crying.
Back on the road again.
More steps.
More steps. So we've pretty much come to the conclusion that working out with interval-based stuff just ain't gonna happen. We're at the point now where I'm at 8. I think you'd be at like 7.5 or something. Yeah, somewhere around that. Little bit back. It's getting probably close to 1 o'clock now, but definitely feeling a little bit better now. It felt like pure garbage about 40 minutes ago, but we've just been walking.
Yeah, you didn't get that part where it's like before.
We might have to.
Literally in the fetal position. So if anyone knows what that is, that's where it's ice was.
We'll throw the clip in of that. We'll throw it here. But otherwise, just been walking, talking, racking steps up because we're only about halfway through our burn. So we've got like 20% of our calories remaining, but like literally halfway through our burn, and that kind of like brings us to the point of like what the main, I guess, goal of this video was, is to kind of touch on the aspect of it's so much easier, even though it doesn't feel like it because, like I said, I feel like pure garbage, but so much easier to consume excess calories than it is to burn off the equivalent amount of calories. Like, there's no way that we would have been able to do a burn 10, eat 10 today. No way. That's why we
way too hard.
way too hard. That's why we decided to do an E10 burn 5, because that's still going to give the contrast of what we've done. Like, we got up, we did like a more intense walk, did a workout, and then we're pretty much going to have to get to like 40 to 50,000 steps. Like, we're going to be moving for the most part of today to even break half, and it's not even active calories. Like, this is going to be including our BMR 5,000. So it's again just a we're learning what's kind of in a lot of this food. I was like saying this morning that I always have a pretty decent idea of what calories are kind of in food, but now that I realize
you never truly understand what you're eating until you try to burn what you eat.
Exactly. Just intense. And like just the insanity of some of the calories that are in these like more processed foods, especially the stuff we're eating, like essentially anything that's in a packet. Like, man, intense.
It actually makes us feel sick right now. So.
Like, I got to the point before where I like smelt one of those moon pies and I was like, I'm gonna like fucking throw up everywhere. But otherwise I think we'll tie this clip off here, keep walking, probably end up heading back. Probably got like another 40 minutes or so of walking. Head back to the shop. See you when we get back. We're just back at the shop. We both we both like hit a wall.
We're struggling.
I feel lifeless. Like, I'm looking at myself in this camera and I'm like, my eyes, I've consumed over probably half a kilo of just sugar today, to the point where I like can't even think straight. Like, I genuinely feel scattered based on the amount of sugar that I've consumed. Like, it's nuts. And like, Crystal's over here pacing around the shop trying to get us to get votes on the Instagram story to try and do bloody burpees, but she'll literally start working Saturdays because Ethan will be dead. She'll have the shop in general. Actually, that's what this is. She's trying to overthrow. She's trying to take us both out. She can just have Pinnacle. That's what it is. Yeah. It was funny this morning when we started, and now it's far less funny. Now I just feel like crapola, but it's alright. We're gonna get through it. We've done 26,000 steps. We've only burned like literally about 2,600 calories. So we have to get back.
The food,
oh my god!
We've still got more exercise to do. So that's
literally not even halfway. It's like 2 o'clock. So we need to get moving again, I reckon. We're on the road again. Another walk. Ethan's he's given out. Too much walking.
I'm officially a duck. Everything hurts.
The combination of
I don't normally do this many steps in a week, let alone one day. So
yeah, I don't. This is a lot. This is a lot for me. But we tried to get out of there before the burpee vote got to 50. Crystal set up a poll on the wall. I think there was like 3 left. So Ethan finished off another burger. And then we decided we needed to hit legs because if we had to do those burpees there and then, that would have been it for us.
It was not a safe space.
That was rest in peace, Tyson and Ethan. She thinks it's funny, but like, she's gonna have to run the shop if we did that because we'd be dead. That would be it. So we've decided we're gonna crank out another walk, head to the beach. It's crazy because it's like, we know there's probably better ways to burn calories, like more effective ways for us to burn these calories, but you're just so fucked from eating that much food that it's like actually impossible.
You can't do anything.
You can't do anything like intense.
Do anything jumping, like you can't.
Oh, so we're like, like do another interval workout, but it's not going to happen. There'd be no way because we're not going to be sick. That's the goal of the day, is to maintain. Doesn't count. So instead, we're going to go and crank out more calories walking, and then I don't know, we'll see. Gonna walk on the sand, might make it a little bit nicer on our feet. And also not using the gimbal now or the mic, so that's probably why it's a little bit shaky and the audio might be a little bit different, but because we're walking so much, I just couldn't be stuffed carrying it around all day. All right, so we're still sitting on about the same. Like, I've got 1,600 calories left. Ethan's got 2,200 left. I haven't checked what our burn is, but we'd probably be close to 3,200. It was like a super nice day and we went for a massive walk, so we both feel good
we felt like absolute trash about an hour ago. And I'm like getting my second win now. So I was like, you know what? Let's crush a workout. We got a 24 kilo kettlebell here because obviously no gyms are open, so limited equipment. So we've got one kettlebell. We're going to do a partner WOD with a couple of complexes. We're doing an AMRAP style. So first complex is going to be a clean, a front squat, a reverse lunge, and overhead press. And we're going 1 each side each, 2 each side each, 3 each side each, 4 each side each, up to 5, working our way back down over the course of 15 minutes, and then we'll do a different AMRAP from there. But we'll pretty much time lapse this and let you guys just watch along. Alright, so we're racking up some more steps now as we come towards the end of the day. This like turned out to be something that like we definitely didn't expect. Talking about like just the emotional roller coaster you go through feeling like, let me walk on this side. Yeah. So I've got Ethan in here. Like an emotional roller coaster, man. Like you go through points where you just like, you don't think it's possible. And like we've had so many like D&Ms and like conversations about different things today.
We've learned so much about each other. Right?
Oh bro,
Day, so.
Such a day, man. Yeah. Such a day. And like we're coming towards the end of it now. I think we're kind of tying off the last bit of our expenditure. We'll do a lap. You know, we got like one more meal pretty much to go, but tell you what, it's actually way harder than what I thought. Like just the combination of the burning and the eating, because like just then it was like, I think we finished that massive walk, we'll come do the workout and you feel heaps good, and then you finish the workout and it crushes your appetite. I don't know, how do you feel? Do you feel like...
I don't know, I just feel defeated about it. Like, I'm so scattered.
Yeah, bro. It's just like, I think like just the sheer amount of sugar and just food, I don't know, like your insulin's just doing shit that it's like not used to doing.
Your body's not made to do this.
No.
It's really not. Like unless you're doing this every sort of day, like every day, and you burn this amount of calories per day,
yeah,
then there's no way you should be eating anywhere near these amount of calories. So
the brain fog that I had today was ludicrous. Like I reckon if I had to try and eat these calories in a normal day and work, you would get nothing done. I don't know why, but like just brain fog was...
It's the types of food that we have to eat too. So today we had things that we normally wouldn't have. Like I said, we had donuts, we've had burgers. Like you wouldn't have all that in one day normally. You try to spread it out over a couple of days at least. Like
one person would normally eat that.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I don't reckon we would have eaten individually like what one of us ate today. Like as in, if we split it, still wouldn't have eaten that much food. Like
no, exactly.
It's nuts. So I don't know, we thought we'd make this kind of little note as we get to this, but we're just going to try and keep cranking out steps.
We are going to finish this.
We are going to get it done. So. We're getting it done. Ethan's calves are cramping.
I try to jog to get more calories burned, and they cramp up every time.
So we're just going through the steps and the mental battle of kind of finishing this off, but we're nearly there.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, it's so dense. Wait. Oh my god. Can you see how dense that is? That is intense. Tying off this now, we've calculated out, but we're lucky enough Desiree sent us all the ingredients, so we've weighed it out. We've got about 400 calories each in this. I'm at about 1200. Ethan's got about 16 to 18. So we're gonna buy a large barbecue base, or it's a large barbecue chicken pizza from La Bocca, which is unreal pizza, Budgie, just across the road from the shop. Wood fire pizza, love it. And then Ethan's gonna basically tie it off with a Pop-Tart. So we're gonna finish this off, walk over, order our pizza, walk around for a little bit, try and burn a little bit more, eat our pizza, and then honestly we probably still have a bit of walking left, so we'll see how we go. We've just ordered our pizza over from La Bocca, #1 wood fire pizza on the coast for sure. We're going to rack out a couple of steps. I don't know, the lighting's probably right under here. So we are at 3,800. Wait, 3,800. I was like 4,800, no, 3,800. So we're gonna walk a little bit. We got half our pizza
head home, treadmill work, and then rip back in. Alright, so we got our last meal of the day. We got half of this each. So barbecue chicken pizza from the Boca Budgie. We figured it needed to be something nice and enjoyable. Couldn't just be trash. We got barbecue chicken pizza, which will be delicious, and this will be the last thing that we eat today, so this will tie us off to hit the 10K mark, and then we've still got some calories to burn, so we'll pretty much eat this, go home, shower because I feel gross, and then, actually no, gotta change the order. Burn the remainder of our calories, shower, cry myself to sleep, and then some repeat again tomorrow. So we're gonna hoe into this now, and then
Let's get
finish
this.
off.
Last one.
Let's get it. That's done. Pizza done. 10,000 calories consumed. Done. We have we have calories to burn, but we're done. We are done. So it's time to head home and crank out these final calories, and then hopefully actually sleep. I honestly have no idea if, like, after consuming that many calories, if sleep's a possibility. I mean, not calories, like just sugar in general, but we'll see. We'll find out.
That's not okay.
We're back home. We're back on the treadie to try and crank out the remaining calories here. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if it's possible. Like, I am so tired, like, from just eating like absolute trash all day. Even though I've consumed 10,000 calories, I honestly feel like I have no energy. I honestly don't reckon, even just like talking to Ethan before, I've never seen him be so like down. I don't reckon I've ever felt this garbage. And I was like, oh, like when I sat down and just started driving home, I actually reckon it made me feel worse. So, I don't know, I got like an audio book to start listening to. Ethan was like, tell me when you get on the treadie. I was like, about to jump on. Whoa, fuck. So he's jumping on as well. Man, I'm gonna try and crank out the remainder of these calories, but see how we go. Brings us to the end of the day today. I feel alright after that big walk. I think overall I still feel pretty garbage, and I'll probably fast for the most of tomorrow. And I think I finished on like 4,800 calories, so just below 5. My BMR is probably going to get me to 5 while I'm asleep, but I got to be up nice and early at 4 again tomorrow. So the opportunity cost decision here is to throw in the towel so I can go to bed and live to fight another day, because I'm at my wit's end. I think it was a good experience today. Definitely getting a better understanding of, hopefully we got people to get a better understanding of the contrast between how easy it is to expend calories, but my brain is fried, versus consuming calories. It's the one thing I noticed, which I think I've pointed out multiple times, that my brain just feels like it's running on fumes today. So definitely looking forward to getting some sleep. But thank you all for watching. If you've made it this far, I know it's going to be a long video. And if you guys have any ideas for what we do next, let us know.